So this isn't stock.
This is not stock. I put a Mazda 12A Rotary in here out of a, it would be like an 83 RX-7. 1.1 liter Mazda Rotary with a stock Nicky 4-barrel carburetor that comes on them from the factory. I removed all of the emissions, welded up all of the holes for all the vacuum tubes, removed the air pump, the thermal reactor, and wired it bare minimum, literally just ignition wiring and electric fan. It has, I'm thinking, about 115 horsepower to the rear wheels. I made my own header out of 2.5-inch tubing, all the way out the back with free-flowing pre-silencer and muffler. So the gas tank would not be there because the muffler is there. Moved the battery to the trunk, made my own wiring harness throughout the car. As you can see, this is my fuel cell I have strapped down here, and then my battery. Normally the batteries are under the car, and there's a panel under there that I have put kill mat over now. And these are my wiring terminals throughout the car, so I can have easy troubleshooting, but also the ability to add or take away at any given point. Normally this is where the gas tank sits, but as you can see now I have an exhaust pipe there. Deleted the oil metering pump. Oil metering pump normally takes motor oil and injects it directly into the carburetor. That's one way Mazda got around the user-friendliness of rotaries. So I just run pre-mixed 2-stroke oil in here, and I just carry a little metering cup. Normally the secondaries are vacuum. I've converted them to mechanical secondaries, just tying up the linkage real special like. I have 15-inch wheels that are 72 spokes with 195 60s on them. So it fills out the wheel wells pretty good, gives a little bit more tread. The next plan with the car is to redo all of the suspension and upgrade it, stiffer sway bars, stiffer springs. Put a limited slip rear diff in it.
Because you have tube shocks on the rear, don't you?
I did put tube shocks on the back now, so I still have the levers on the front, but I did put tubes on the back and new bushings on the back, though I still have the old leaf springs and I think they're about given up. I am going to make carbon fiber body panels for this car. Every single panel has at least a 1/4 inch of Bondo on it. I found a really cool old racer named Bill Nicholson that modified these cars in period, and he did a really tasteful fender flare, so I'm going to mimic that. Finish out the interior with carpet, new door panels, new dash, put a racing seat in it. It is super comfortable and I enjoy it, though the passenger still has the original seat and it doesn't do anything for bolstering. Put a little switch panel in there, a major kill switch plus the key ignition switch. I have an electric fan on the switch, and then the headlights are on a separate switch. I have my whole wiring harness over there in the passenger footwell. So these are the original door panels. They have obviously seen better days. I put some aluminum to cover up and to give it more race car vibes, because that's kind of where we're at right now. Got the floor mats on top of the kill mat. It's still loud in here. Mazda transmission, and this is the Mazda shifter. It will do 100 miles per hour. It was slightly terrifying. Suspension is mounted solid.
Solid to the front crossman. Yet, surprisingly, you haven't had a single issue with cracks or anything.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Idles about 550 RPM.
Jeez, that is low.
It will rev to 7.5. I was able to maintain the original heater